Welcome to another interview prep. Golden Associates is dedicated to providing free information to any and everyone that can benefit from it. Today, we're going to talk about the STAR interviewing method. Anyone that follows us on Facebook or anyone that reads the blog knows that this is a method that is fully endorsed. This is a method that is highly effective, and this is a method that we're going to explore today. I'm just going to keep it simple, and I'm going to review the article that was published earlier today. All right. Following along, the STAR interview method is highly regarded because it provides very clear and concise framework for candidates to answer behavioral interview questions. Behavioral questions are designed to assess your past behavior as an indicator of your future performance by asking you to provide specific examples of how you've handled certain situations in the past. STAR stands for situation, task, action, and result. This method is superior to other methods for several reasons that we've outlined below. Clearly, in an interview, there's only two time periods that are relevant: the past and the future. That's what makes this behavioral method so effective, because it's an answer right now that really bridges the gap. It bridges time and opportunity and gives an insight to your thought process. So, because it's a structured response, it helps candidates structure their answers in a logical and coherent way, ensuring that they provide all the necessary details without rambling or missing key points. Also, it's focused on outcomes. By ending with the result, this method emphasizes the importance of outcomes and allows the candidate to showcase their impact in previous roles. Behavioral evidence. It encourages candidates to provide concrete examples of their skills and experience, which is more compelling to interviewers than abstract or hypothetical responses. This is evidence. Fourthly, it's easy to follow. For interviewers, the STAR method makes it easier to follow the candidate's story and assess their behavior in a specific context. It also helps them to evaluate the candidate's problem solving and decision making processes. This is an insight to how your mind works. So, when you're wanting to use the STAR method effectively, follow this guide. The S is for situation. Set the scene. Give the necessary details of your example. Describe the context within which you performed a task or faced a challenge at work or in any relevant setting, and be as specific as possible without going into unnecessary detail. T, task. Describe what your responsibility was in the situation. What was the challenge or issue you were facing? What was your role? Just describe your adversity and why your position was relevant. Action. Explain exactly what steps you took to address the situation. Be sure to focus on your own actions, even if you are discussing a group project or effort. What did you do? How did you do it? And then finally, the result. Share what outcomes your actions achieved. Were you successful? What did you learn? How did your actions contribute to the broader team or company goals? Quantify your success with numbers if it's possible. It makes it very concrete. Some additional tips for using the STAR method effectively would include preparing. Before the interview, think of several examples from your past work experience that show how you effectively deal with various situations. Your examples should ideally reflect the key competencies of the job you're applying for. Be relevant. Choose examples that are most relevant to the job that you're applying for, and more closely, your examples should align with the prospective employer's concerns. Practice telling your STAR stories to ensure they're concise, succinct, they cover all the STAR elements, and avoid memorizing your response so that you sound natural. Keep it professional, focus on professional work experience. If you need to draw from volunteer work, school, or a personal experience, make sure they're appropriate and relate strongly to the skills and experience that the employer is seeking. Be honest. Don't embellish or distort your stories. It's important to be truthful with interviewers because we're people. We read vibes, we read body language, and you don't want to leave yourself open to interviewers probing deeper on something that you've already put yourself in a position where you're in over your head. Stay positive. Even if your example includes a negative situation, try to focus on the positive aspects, such as what you learned or how you improved your process. By following this method, you'll definitely slam dunk the interview. You'll be in the forefront of the interviewer's mind, and it will only lead to a foundation of success, something that's replicable, replicatable. A process that you can follow is only a skill, and skills are what make us strong. Continue to follow Golden Associates, our blog. Continue to interact and engage with us on X. And please subscribe and like our YouTube channel as we're growing. Our meeting is coming up here really soon, and I've got a lot of really exciting revelations that I just can't wait to share with you. And until the next episode, be great.